Okay, so here we are having one question related to first lesson. Your first lesson is number system, right? So the classmates were there. Salma and Anil simplified two different expressions during the revision hour and explained to each other their simplification. Salma explains simplification of root 2 upon root 5 plus root 3 by rationalizing. You know what is rationalization? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Salma simplifies expression with rationalizing it and rationalizing the denominator. And Anil explains simplification of root 2 plus root 3 in one bracket into root 2 minus root 3 by using the identity. And that identity is a plus b, a minus b. So we have to answer some questions using given information. So first they have given what is the conjugate of root 5 plus 3. And I think you know the answer of this. What is the answer for this?
Root 5 minus root 3.
Yes. Simple questions were there. Just you have to read the questions carefully and data also. Then second, by rationalizing the denominator of root 2 divided by root 5 plus root 3. Salma got the answer. Which answer she will get? By rationalizing denominator. We always rationalize the denominator only, right? What we have to do when we have to do a rationalization? Just change in the denominator. And rationalization means what? You have to multiply this value with this denominator only. Only you have to change the middle sign. So what will be the answer then? You have to just multiply over there and divide with the same answer.
Root 10 minus root 6 by 2.
Root 10, you can write like that, or else if you write like this, because you are going to multiply it, root 5 minus root 3. No need to explain the steps in this question because options were given. So you have to just select the answer and just write the answer. But on rough page you have to solve them so that you will get the correct answer. By multiplying you will get it as root 2 bracket root 5 minus root 3, and with this identity, that is a plus b, a minus b, the formula will be a square minus b square. So this denominator will be 5 minus 3. If such type of option is there, you can answer like this also, or else you can simplify as you said, it is root 10 minus root 6 divided by 2. It is also correct. As options were given, you have to answer them. Okay. So I'll rub the two questions. So data should be there. We have at least 4 to 5 questions on given data. So let us see next question in this one only. That is third one. Anil applied dash identity to solve. Root 5 plus root 7 into root 5 minus root 7. Which identity had used?
Ma'am, a plus b, a minus b is also a square minus b square.
Yes. Whatever they have given, it is given here only. This identity he had used. So you have to write that a plus b, a minus b, which is nothing but a square minus b square. Then fourth one we will see addition of two irrational number is equal to what? If you add,
Irrational number.
is it always is it an irrational number? Check with some examples whether it is always a irrational number or sometimes you may get a rational number. Yes. Suppose if you are having a number root 5 plus root 5, can you add it? Yes, can you add it?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the addition?
Ma'am, root 10.
Root 10 it is. Everyone is
2
having.
root 5.
Yes, it is 2 root 5. We are not going to add the internal values. We are adding the coefficient like we are doing in a variable expression. Whatever a coefficient will be there with x, that we are adding. So 2 root 5. Now 2 is what? It is a real number and the whole number whatever we are having this is a rational number. So for this question, what answer we are going to have when we add two irrational numbers, it may be a rational number or it may be a irrational number. So answer will be rational or irrational. Both answer you will get. Okay. So these are the fourth, fifth one you will see. Nearly 5 questions will be there on same case study based question. Okay. So we will have one more, the simpler one. If you practice this year, you will get easy for next year also. Root 2 plus root 3, root 2 minus root 3. What is the answer? Yes, what is the answer? Who can solve this? Sarma or Anil?
Minus 1.
Yes.
Minus 1.
Yes. By using this identity a plus b, a minus b, you are going to get a square minus b square means 2 minus 3 and that is nothing but minus 1 will be the answer. So this is the one question. See, you have to practice this question because for UT part test, you are going to have two questions on case study. Okay. This is the one more question related to coordinate geometry. Second one, four friends Ram, Raju, Ravi and Vicky are standing in reference to well situated at the village with the following respective coordinates. And coordinates are given 2, 4, minus 2, minus 4, minus 2, minus 4, and 2, minus 4. These are the coordinates related to four threads, how they are situated. Now on this, first question will be by plotting this. By plotting this point on a single graph paper. The figure obtained is
Ma'am, root 10 minus 2 or comma minus 4.
Twice beta. It is minus 2 4 plus 4.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is rectangle. Find the perimeter of the rectangle. So actually graph paper was not provided for such questions. Roughly you have to draw it. What we can do? We will draw axis and we will check how figure we will get as they are mentioned it is a rectangle whether we will get or not. Okay. So very small distance we have to plot it because we are not having much space. As the origin, this is start with 0, 1, 2, 3. It is enough for x-axis because mostly we are having 2. 1, minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. For y we need some more because we are having up to 4. Okay. So here 1, 2, 3 and 4. Same minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and minus 2. Is it visible? Okay. Now we are having 4 friends. For first Raju he is having a coordinate as 2 as to 4. Means x should be 2 and y should be 4. So here he is having who, that is Ram. Then minus 2 4. Minus 2 on x-axis plus 4 on y-axis. So nearly here we are having a second friend that is Raju. Okay, then minus 2 minus 4. Minus 2 for x, minus 4 for y because always first value will be written for x and here this will be there. Then last coordinate 2 minus 4. 2 for x it is positive and minus 4 for y. So if you join these lines, what we get? What it is? Is it a rectangle?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what they have asked, by plotting these points on a single graph paper, you will get a figure as rectangle. We got that. Now we have to find a perimeter. So what is the perimeter of this rectangle? Can anybody answer it? See, from this axis, x-axis to here, we are having how many points? 4, right? And from x-axis to above y-axis, again we are having 4. Then this distance, it is from origin to here, we are having 2 units and on this side also we are having 2 units. Now to count a perimeter, what is the formula for rectangle? Perimeter of rectangle.
2 into 20.
Yes. It is 2 into L plus.
And 24 square feet.
Yes. We are having 2. L is how much? 4 plus 4. It is 8. Breadth is 4. So it is nothing but how much? 8 plus 4 12 into 2. So 24. So that is nothing but perimeter of the rectangle. If unit are given, you can put the units. Okay. If not given, you can't. Okay, we'll see one more question. When unit is not given, you can just mention it as unit also. Okay. Moreover, in these questions, options will be given, so no need of confusion what you have to write. But you have to choose the correct answer. Second one. Find the distance between Ram and Raju. Find the distance between Ram and Raju. How much distance is there in between them? When we have drawn, somewhere here we are having Ram and here Raju. So how much distance was that? It is the breadth of the rectangle. What was that? What is the breadth we have taken for first question? Yes, it is 4. So we are having this as 4 unit or
And 4.
yes. If it is mentioned with meter or centimeter, you can write that. So it is 4. Now Raju stands on which quadrant? Raju stands on which quadrant? Which quadrant it is? Yes, when we drawn a graph for first question, we have seen which quadrants, which trend has been standard. So which quadrant Raju was standard? See, here we are having a first trend, that is Ram, then Raju, Ritu and Ravi.
Ma'am, minus 2 comma 4.
Yes, so which quadrant it is? We have to mention a name of quadrant. Yes, it is a second quadrant. See how question will be asked? Answer should be like that only. Then the next will be ordinate of 2 minus 4. We are having two values for points. For x, one value will be there and next value will be for y. And we have see what we can call for x coordinate and y coordinate. Here they have asked ordinate of this given point. Which value will be the ordinate here? Yes. In 2 and minus 4, what is ordinate? Whether it is
Minus 4.
it is not only 4
Minus
because it is minus 4. Yes. Value of y will be always ordinate. Then if you are given minus 2 minus 4 this point and they have asked as a fifth question it is what is the abscissa? What is the abscissa for this coordinate?
Minus 2.
Yes, this is the abscissa. So whatever value we are having for x, that is abscissa. For y it is nothing but ordinate. So these are the related questions to lessons only, but with conditions they are going to ask. So for that, first we have to study the case studies question, and as a board pattern, you are having nearly 16 marks for final exam. So for this exam you are having 8 marks on this. Okay. One more we'll see, the last one. You have to practice these questions. Okay. One. Application of parabola. Projectile. Motion. And object which is thrown or projected into. The earth. Subject to only the explanation of gravity called projectile. And its path is called its trajectory. This curved path was shown by Galileo. Represented by a polynomial. The polynomial represents the distance covered is P of t minus 5t squared plus 40t plus 1.2. Okay, so here we are having question. What they have given? Applications of parabola projectile motion. So questions begin with this. An object which is thrown or projected. But when you throw an object, suppose you are throwing a ball only. If you throw one from here, it goes up and comes down. So it will create a parabola. So likewise, when an object is thrown, that is called as projectile, and it covers some distance from here to here. And that distance is called as what? It is called a trajectory. Okay. Throwing a object is nothing but projectile, and what it covers is nothing but trajectory. It is like physics based question, right? Acceleration and all things what comes in physics. So here we are having a one parabola with throwing one object, and it creates a trajectory, some area it covers. The curve which will occur by projectile, whatever curve will occur, that curve will be given with the polynomial, and that polynomial is nothing but what you can see. Whatever we are having this polynomial, it is a quadratic polynomial, right? So with this polynomial, we are going to have some questions over here. So first question we'll see. First will be, what is the degree of polynomial? It is very easy, and I think you can answer. What is the degree of polynomial? What is the degree of polynomial here given? Yes, you can answer, so I can hear you. Okay, so here degree of this polynomial is 2. See, higher degree we are going to consider. We are having, yes, 2 t's here, but the higher power is what? 2. So therefore, the degree of given polynomial is 2. Then second question, find the height of projectile. Second question, find the height of projectile. Seconds after it is launched. We have to find height after 4 seconds when it is launched. So how you can find? Here t means what? It is a time. So they have mentioned here time. How much? 4 seconds. and that is nothing but what? One of the answer for this quadratic equation. What you have to do? You have to just put the value of t as 4. When you take p of 4, you will get it as minus 5 4 square plus 40 bracket 4 plus 1.2. If you solve this, you will get answer. So here what will be that? Minus of 5 into 4 square. 4 square is 16. 16 5 are yes 18 plus 4 4 are 16. So it is 160 plus 1.2. If you solve it, 160 minus 80. 80 will remain 80 plus 1.2. What will get? 81.2. So this is what? A projectile. Height of projectile. So that is the height of given projectile. See, question is very easy. What they have mentioned 4 seconds, and here t is nothing but what? Time. Because when a curve is occur, it will take some time, and that time here it is mentioned with what? A polynomial. So let us see the next question. We are having two over here. Okay. The polynomial is classified as dash.
Ma'am, second lesson is not
What? Yes,
polynomial lesson is not taught.
not taught, but it is taught. Ma'am, it's actually
not taught.
Ma'am, polynomials is not taught.
okay. I'll confirm once again with ma'am and let us see whether it is completed or not. Because already it has given us a portion for the UT1. Let's me confirm it today, but today we'll solve it with this. Only two questions remains. But coordinate geometry was taught by me, and first lesson it was taught, na?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Half
Half
it
was
was.
half was taught.
First lesson is also half. Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Number system was also not completed.
Ma'am, not completed.
Okay, so let me see. I'll confirm today with ma'am and let you know tomorrow. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the polynomial is classified as dash on the basis of terms. So when we are having a polynomial, it can be classified with two ways. One on its degree, one on its terms. How many terms are there? So here totally how many terms are there? This is first, second and three, right? Third.
3 terms are
So
Yes, ma'am.
when we are having three terms for a polynomial, it can be classified as, if we are having one term, it is a monomial. If two terms, binomial. If three terms, it is trinomial. So we are having three terms, so it is trinomials. Then fourth question is related to this only. The polynomial is classified on the basis of degree. And you know when it is classified basis on degree, what is the highest degree? Is it 2? And when
Two.
it is 2, so it is quadratic polynomial. Okay, once if this chapter was not taught, I will tell you when we can call it as a polynomial and when we call it as a equation. Okay. Here we are going to say it as a polynomial. Why? Because it was not equated with anything. If we are going to equate this equation equal to 0 or some value, then it will be taken as equation. So here these are the some questions based on case study.
Yes, ma'am.
So first